I need somebody who's always turn a bad time. Who's always be right there for me. Oh, sunny day. Everybody loves them. But tell me, baby, can you stand the rain?
Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. Some of you didn't see it depending on where you live, but during the Super Bowl on Sunday, Kanye West aired a Yeezy commercial that played during a big game in select markets. The 30-second commercial ad, which debuted on 4 Fox affiliate stations in Los Angeles, Philadelphia, Atlanta, and St. Louis, showed Kanye West sitting in a dentist chair saying, "I spent all of the money for the commercial on these new teeth." Then, he directed viewers to visit his website, Yeezy.com.
So what's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone. Go to Yeezy.com. Hey y'all, this Ye, and it's my commercial. And since we spent all the money on the commercial spot, we actually didn't spend any money on the actual commercial. But the idea is, I want you to go to Yeezy.com, YEEZY.com, and I'm gonna write it at the bottom of the screen. And I got some shoes, and that's it.
Now, Kanye was indeed telling the truth when he said that he spent all his money, because Kanye spent between $7 and $8 million to air the commercial during the Super Bowl that he made on his iPhone for free, just to direct people to go to his website where he was selling one t-shirt for $20. Well, that's where things took a really dark turn, because once fans hit the Yeezy website, they were met with one item for sale, which was a white t-shirt featuring a Nazi swastika. Now, as soon as people saw the t-shirt, they were like, "Oh my goodness, what the cuff is this?" Especially after the Anti-Defamation League pointed out the fact that the t-shirt's product code HH-01 is a well-known hate symbol standing for Heil Hitler. Okay, so shortly after the commercial aired and people saw the site, social media exploded with users calling out Kanye for his continued promotion of Hitler and hate speech. Even comedian Jimmy Kimmel weighed in, sarcastically asking, at what point does he change his name to Yadolf? And then, the consequences came fast, because Shopify, the e-commerce platform that was hosting the Yeezy store, took swift action and shut down the website for violating their terms of service. Now, as we know, this is just the latest in a long series of controversies surrounding Kanye West, who has made numerous anti-Semitic remarks in the past. But my question is, what about all of the other ninjas who are aiding and abetting Ye? And what about the network that sold him the ad space and showed it on their stations? What about all of them? Because you can't tell me that Kanye thought up the t-shirt, created the graphic design on the computer, uploaded it to the print shop, then went and uploaded the image onto his own store website, then called Fox, negotiated the deal for the Super Bowl ad space, and legalized all of the paperwork all by himself, without anybody knowing or being none the wiser that he was creating and selling Nazi t-shirts. Additionally, you can't tell me that after the t-shirts were uploaded and printed, Kanye then proceeded to fold each shirt, package them, and mail them out himself. It didn't happen. So that begs the question, how come during the entire manufacturing process and the ad process, no one said, "Nah son, we're not doing that," including the Fox TV network? I mean, real talk, the way I see it, shouldn't they shoulder some of the blame and responsibility for allowing Ye to promote anti-Jewish Nazi hate propaganda on their networks? I mean, think about it. When they took his $7 million for ad space, they didn't ask him what product was he going to be selling? Because according to my sources, Super Bowl commercials are supposed to be approved. Before airing, ads are supposed to go through the network's standards and practices to ensure that they meet content guidelines and regulations. So, how did Fox allow Kanye to air a commercial leading fans to a website that promoted Nazi propaganda? And how come Fox has not received not one bit of backlash after allowing Kanye to air a commercial that led fans to a website that promoted Nazi propaganda? Now, Fox and the NFL are the same organizations that led the charge to try to end Janet Jackson's career after Justin Timberlake's faux pas accidentally exposed her nip during the Super Bowl. But they air a commercial to over 100 million viewers, including children, directing them to a place where, as consumers, they can buy Nazi apparel and crickets. Nobody says a word. No apology from Fox, no apology from the NFL. Now, I'm saying all of this to say that yes, Kanye's wrong. We all know he's wrong. But so are the people, companies, and organizations like the NFL and Fox who took his $7 million and helped him pull that BS off. Listen, let me know down below. Do you believe that Fox and the NFL bear some responsibility for allowing Kanye West, aka Ye, to sell swastika t-shirts during the Super Bowl? Let me know in the comment section, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And I know, somebody out there is just itching to jump in the comment section to be like, yo, Sauce, my sis, you gotta blacken up because you need to understand that the swastika was originally used as an African symbol in Kush. Yes, it was. It was also used during the genocide of 6 million Jewish people, so out of respect in the Western world, we don't use it. Now, although the NFL and Fox did not have one word to say about Kanye's antics, one person who did was Lyor Cohen, Russell Simmons' former partner over there at Def Jam. In an open letter to Kanye, Lyor wrote, "Dear Kanye, I'm deeply disappointed and troubled by your recent actions involving the use of Nazi symbols and anti-Semitic rhetoric. Your words and actions are not only offensive but triggering to all decent people who recognize the horrors of the Holocaust and the suffering of millions. With anti-Semitism on the rise, your platform and influence carry a significant responsibility. I urge you to be more sensitive to the pain your words inflict on Jewish communities and all those who stand against hate. Your talent and reach could be used to heal and inspire, to bridge divides and promote understanding. Instead, you've chosen a path that sows discord and perpetuates harmful stereotypes. The Jewish and Black experiences share rich history of collaboration and mutual support, particularly in the music industry. From the early days of jazz and blues to the groundbreaking work of Motown and beyond, our communities have enriched each other through music and culture. I urge you to reflect on this shared legacy and use your platform to build upon the love and understanding that has always existed between our communities. Sincerely, Lyor." Okay, Lyor, yeah, I like this letter, and I do agree that Jewish people and Black people have a lot in common. But let me tell you something, I would like this letter a whole lot more if a lot of these music companies that are run by Jewish people and have amassed millions off of the talents of Black artists would give their masters back. You make that happen, and I will co-sign this letter all day, Lyor. As a matter of fact, I will walk with you to hand deliver this letter to Kanye. And don't get me wrong, my sentiments don't only apply to Jewish people and Jewish record companies. My sentiments apply to every record label that's made millions and billions of dollars off of the backs of Black artists, from George W. Johnson, who recorded the first Black record, to Chuck Berry to TLC, while paying the talent peanuts and taking ownership of their art in perpetuity.
I'll tell it. We're not going to sugarcoat anything anymore. We've been quiet long enough. Can I get an amen?
Amen!
All right.
All right.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. We are the biggest selling female group ever. 10 million albums worldwide. We have worked very hard. We have been in this business for 5 years.
5 years.
And we are broke as broke can be. And we're not like trying to be a sad story. If that was the case, we would have been on everybody's talk show talking about how broke we are. We haven't done that. I know it's hard to believe because we've sold so many albums, but it is possible. That's the deal here. So, and we're not happy at all. But for real, tonight, this is all we wanted. We wanted to win a Grammy, at least one, and we won 2. And that proves that we are the jam.
Alright, so in addition to trying to make money off of selling Nazi t-shirts, Kanye West is also out here trying to capitalize off of the hoodie that Cassie Ventura was wearing when she was DV'd in the hotel hallway by Diddy. Source, can you please show us what Kanye West is out here trying to sell? Oh my goodness, let me tell you something. I don't even have commentary to say about this because this is absolutely disgusting. But, as always, Kanye West has walked away unscathed. And after being one of the chief proponents of anti-black, anti-Semitic propaganda, Kanye jumped online to compliment Kendrick Lamar on his halftime show. And then he went on to say that he doesn't understand why some people out there are saying that this is the worst halftime show ever. And then Kanye added, see, this is what they do. They use black people against each other, and when they're done with what their agenda is, they're gonna kick you out.
So, a few people have been asking me, like, what did you think of the Kendrick halftime show? And I really loved the show. It was my favorite halftime show since, like, the Michael Jackson era, which I kind of just barely remember. I just be seeing clips of it. And it was super simple. The flag was fresh. When they did Be Humble, the way that people's heads was moving, I was just like shook. This is like super fresh, right? The man's voice control, all that. And you know, of course, they built up the controversy on whether he's going to do the record. And then at the end, I saw people saying, like, this is the worst halftime show. And I'm just like, y'all, everybody I know that I talk to in real life said this is the best halftime show. And so this is my point right here. When I say one man's in jail, one superstar, one black superstar is in jail, the next black superstar is on stage. They take one rapper to take another rapper down. You gotta remember, watch this. It's like Drake was almost like the new generation R. Kelly. The way R. Kelly had the radio and the smash and all that type of stuff. And then the idea that was put out in the Kendrick song is what R. Kelly is actually locked up for. Now, this information is out here. This could be used, right? And, you know, they give Kendrick everything. He wins everything. Then he does this amazing Super Bowl commercial. I mean, not commercial, I'm sorry. Freudian slip, shout out, go to Yeezy.com. I didn't do that on purpose, bro. He does this amazing Super Bowl performance, and right after they say it's the worst Super Bowl performance. And I'm like, yo, this is what I've been saying. They use black people against each other, and when they're done with what their agenda is, they're going to kick you out. That's my perspective on it.
Yo, I think it's scary that Kanye doesn't understand that he's the CEO of the ops, and if they're using anyone to try to divide black people, it's him, and he falls for the okie doke every time, because any intelligence and self-awareness that he does have is easily overridden by his affinity for whiteness, which blinds him from not only seeing but also understanding what it really means to be a black man in America. And honestly, back in the day, I used to think that Kanye was somewhat shrewd, clever, and culturally aware, but now I simply believe that Kanye was able to amass $1 billion because he's the safe, non-threatening Negro that white men feel comfortable having in the room. I mean, real talk, what self-respecting black man who understands that he's the descendant of royalty, kings and queens of Africa, would stoop so low from his golden stool to capitalize off of a defenseless woman getting her behind whipped in a hallway by another man who also doesn't have any sense of self, just so he can make a few dollars to add to the $2.7 billion that he claims that he already has in the bank? Listen, if I was Cassie Ventura, I would be down at the courthouse right now filing papers to sue Kanye West for post-traumatic stress disorder, because that right there was jacked up. Now, after Kanye finished mocking the woman who was abused by trying to sell a hoodie that she was abused in, he immediately threw on his Captain Save a Rapper cape and jumped online to let everybody on social media know that he was getting ready to jump on a plane so that he could fly down south to save Kodak Black, who was spotted outside sitting in the middle of the street, high as a kite, eating a piece of fried chicken.
I know y'all thinking I'm going through something right now, and I got bags under my eyes and shit, but I just saw a video of Kodak, and I wouldn't want nobody to like do an intervention on me. That's why I want to put this video up, because y'all might think, oh man, Ye really going through right now, somebody need to go get him, or yo, go take his Twitter and stuff like that. But I'm just telling you calmly that I am in a good space. I'm really in a positive space. It's cathartic. I got my ideas out. That's all that happened, and that was very freeing for me, and it's worth everything. It was worth everything to do that. So let's start there. Now, I've seen this video of my brother Kodak, and I feel a call, and he's actually wearing this Donda chain. And it's not just because he's wearing a chain, but it's like how he's sitting here wearing this chain, unless something's saying to go and get my brother. And I thought about it before. I was like, man, I should go down to Miami. Maybe I could be the person that could make a difference. And that's what I'm about to do right now.
Free advertisement. You over there recording the wrong thing. Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother. Okay.
Oh, hold on, please. I want to be part of that shit, bro. Bro, I want to join that, bro. I want to be down here.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Yeah, for the people. Boy, you want something, though?
Tell them folks what's going on. Tell them like that.
I'm on the bed. I'm on the bed. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm getting a flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said fuck rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't, I know y'all think I'm crashing out and shit, but y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself, I'm cathartic and shit. And look, man, please don't, I know I said a lot of shit, man, just let me go down there and go help this man out. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna be down there. I'm about to get my flight right now.
Okay, so after Kanye West put out the APB on Kodak Black, Kodak Black jumped online and he was like, see, this is why I rocks with Kanye. Because not only is Kanye out here trying to save me, but Kanye's also trying to free Diddy.
Fuck Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one? Cause like I'm some whole other shit. Cause like Kanye the only nigga still fuck with Diddy, cause he know he ain't gay. And why I fuck with Kanye, cause like he know what it feel like. He know what it feel like, but like people be on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas who be around Diddy, they so scared that a nigga come out and say I butt. They got butt. My nigga, like niggas don't want no ties to him and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure the feds and probably like sees all that boy accounts and all this shit like that. So like Kanye just did some real shit. Like, you know what? I mean, like I'm gonna do a collab with you so bro can get some money and shit still. 2025 big year for Gemini's, you heard me? Kanye, yeah, Kendrick Lamar, President Trump.
Alright, so I know, you're over there like Sauce. I can't understand a word that Kodak just said. Is he speaking to English? Alright, so let me translate as best as I can. Kodak basically said, Kanye's a real one. You know why he a real one? Kanye the only one that still F with Diddy. I'm pretty sure the feds gonna probably like seize all that boy's accounts. Kanye did some real ish. You know what? I'ma do a collab with you so bro can get some money and ish still. Kodak also said that the reason why most rappers have abandoned Diddy and they don't want to defend him is because they don't want you to think that they're gay too, and they also don't want you to think that they've been getting AR'd from the back. Alright, so one, I'm never gonna try to stop somebody or put somebody down for trying to help somebody else. I mean, you know, if that's what Kanye wants to do, that's what Kanye wants to do. But I will say this, Kanye going to help Kodak Black is like the blind leading the blind. So what they need to do or should do is link up, and then they should accompany each other to a counseling center where they can both get the help that they need. Listen, let me know down below. Do you agree? Or are you over there like, yo, these two need to stay as far away from each other as possible? And also, let me say this. If there's anybody out there who knows Kodak Black or you know Kodak Black's whereabouts, please go check on your boy. Because anytime you see your friend sitting in the middle of the street eating some fried chicken, you know something's wrong, unless he's shooting a video. Anyhow, second, I can't speak for anybody else, I can only speak for me. But I could care less whether or not Diddy is gay or straight. If he wants to have consensual relationships with a male partner or several male partners or women or whoever, that's between him, his partner, his partners, and his God. I mean, if Diddy had actually come out and done a Bad Boy remix to the remix of I'm Coming Out, I'm coming out, I want the world to know, dressed in a rainbow bright pride color chinchilla with bedazzled Liberace star-studded jeggings, go-go boots, and a Little Kim royal blue crush on you wig with Lil Nas X rapping on the hook, I could not care less, because none of this, from my perspective, has anything to do with Diddy's preference. Diddy is in jail right now for drugging and R-ing people without their consent, and I'm getting a little sick and tired of rappers like Kodak Black, Boosie, and Kanye trying to rewrite history and make it seem as if Diddy's sitting in jail right now and being persecuted because of his sexual orientation. And I gotta tell you, I also find it very strange that for a whole year, all of these ninjas were radio silent when it came to Diddy, but all of a sudden, out of the blue, all of these dudes are running around basically holding up free Diddy banners, and now they're all Diddy advocates. And I'm telling you, it really makes you wonder what's going on behind the scenes that's fueling all of this newfound Diddy loyalty. Listen, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think it is in 2025 that's got all of these rappers now running around talking about hashtag free Diddy? Listen, let me know what you think about Kanye's commercial, the NFL and Fox not apologizing for Kanye's commercial, Kanye selling replicas of the hoodie Cassie was abused in, complimenting Kendrick Lamar on his halftime show, then saying that he needs to go down to Miami to save Kodak Black. Also, let me know what you think about Kodak Black saying that one of the reasons that he really rocks with Kanye is because Kanye has never stopped supporting Diddy. Let me know what you think about all of that in the comments, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Peace.